This is our lesson 22, which is the difference of two squares. A difference is a result of a subtraction. A square is the product of a number multiplied by itself twice. Any difference of two squares, that is, we have a squared minus b squared, is always equals to the difference of the bases times the sum of the bases. So when you're given a squared minus b squared, it is equals to, open your brackets, a minus b, close your brackets, open your brackets, a plus b, close your brackets. So you are going to subtract the bases and then multiply by the sum. Let's look at an example. Work out the following. We have 5 squared minus 4 squared. Since we have been given squares and we are asked to subtract, what we are supposed to do is to get the difference of the bases. Our base here is 5, our base is 4. Get the difference of the bases times the sum of the bases. Let's do that. So we are going to say 5 minus 4 times 5 plus 4. So open your brackets, 5 minus 4, close your brackets. Open your brackets, 5 plus 4, close your brackets. When we subtract 5 minus 4, we'll get a 1. 5 plus 4 will give us a 9. So our answer will be equals to 9. We continue. We have 10 squared minus 6 squared. Since we have 10 squared and 6 squared and we are asked to subtract, what we are supposed to do is to get the difference of the bases and the sum of the bases. So our base here is 10, our base here is 6. We are going to say 10 minus 6 times 10 plus 6. Let's do that. So we are going to say 10 minus 6 times 10 plus 6. If you subtract 10 minus 6, you are going to get a 4. 10 plus 6 will give us a 16. If you multiply 4 times 16, you get a 64. That is our answer. We continue. Question 2 is saying factorize completely. Factorize completely. We have x squared minus y squared. So since x is our base here and y is our base, we are going to get the difference of the bases times the sum. So it's the same as x minus y times x plus y. So we are saying our base is x, our base is y. We'll say x minus y, the same x plus y. That is the difference of two squares. We continue. 2x squared minus 8. Factorize completely. 2x squared minus 8. Now, when you are asked to factorize, the first thing you're supposed to do is to factorize the common factor. What is common between 2x squared and negative 8? 2. So we are going to factorize the 2 first. What will remain here? If you multiply 2 times x squared, you get a 2x squared. 2 times negative 4 will give us a negative 8. So our common factor is 2. When we remove a 2, we will remain with x squared minus 4. Now this 4 is a perfect square number. So you can express it in the form 2 to the power 2. Let's do that. So we have x squared minus 2 to the power 2. Since we have two squares and we are asked to subtract, we are going to factorize using a difference of two squares by getting the difference of the bases times the sum of the bases. So x squared minus 2 squared is the same as x minus 2 times x plus 2. Let's do that. So that is our answer. So you are going to say 2, open your brackets, x minus 2, close your brackets, open your brackets, x plus 2, close your brackets. As simple as that. We continue. We have factorized completely 4p squared minus 36q squared. Now, when you look at 4 and 36, there's a common factor here, which is 4, which we are going to factorize. What are you supposed to multiply with this 4 to get 4p squared? P squared. What are you supposed to multiply with this 4 to get 36? 9. Now, when you look at this 9, you find that this is a perfect square number. It can be expressed in the form 3 squared. Let's do that. So we have 4, open your brackets, 3, open your brackets, p squared minus 3 squared q squared. Now, Since we have a p squared and a 3 squared and q squared, this is a difference of two squares. We've been given a subtraction sign there. So what we are going to do, we are going to get the difference of the bases times the sum of the bases. So our bases will be p minus 3q times p plus 3q. Let's do that. That is our answer. Our answer is 4. Open your brackets, p minus 3q. Close your brackets, open your brackets, p plus 3q, and close your brackets. As simple as that. We continue. Factorize completely. We have 5 minus 125 m squared. Now, we have a common factor here, 5. We are going to factorize it. What are we supposed to multiply with 5 to get a 5? 1. What are you supposed to multiply with this 5 to get 125? 25. And then we'll add our m squared there. 1 is a perfect square number. We are going to express it in the form 1 squared. 25 is a perfect square number. We are going to express it in the form 5 squared. So we have 5, open your brackets, 1 squared minus 5 squared, m squared. Now we are asked to subtract squares. So what we are going to do is to get the difference of the bases times the sum of the bases. Our bases will be 1 minus 5m times 1 plus 5m. Let's do that. Our answer is 5. Open your brackets, 1 minus 5m, close your brackets. Open your brackets, 1 plus 5m, close your brackets. As simple as that. We continue. Question E. Factorize completely. We have 3y squared minus 12. We have a common factor here, which is 3. We'll factorize it. We'll remove it. What are we going to remain with? Y squared minus 4. 4 is a perfect square number. We express it in the form 2 to the power 2 or 2 squared. So we have 3, open your brackets, y squared minus 2 squared. From here, we have a difference of 2 squares. We are going to factorize it by getting the difference of the bases times the sum of the bases. So our answer will be 3y minus 2 times y plus 2. As simple as that. We continue. Question F. Factorize completely. We have 32t squared minus 50. Before you factorize, you have to make sure that you remove the common factor. What is common between 32 and 50 is 2. So we are going to factorize a 2. When you factorize a 2, you are going to remain with 16t squared minus 25. What are you supposed to multiply with these 2 to get 32? 16. We'll put our t squared there. What are you supposed to multiply with these 2 to get 50? 25. Now, 16 is a perfect square number and 25 is a perfect square number. We will express 16 as 4 squared and 25 as 5 squared. Let's do that. Now, since we have squares and we are asked to subtract, this is a difference of 2 squares. We are going to get the difference of the bases times the sum of the bases. So our bases will be 40 minus 5 and 40 plus 5. So our answer will be 2. Open your brackets, 40 minus 5, close your brackets. Open your brackets, 40 plus 5, close your brackets. As simple as that.